What's going on, guys? It's your boy Zuko, and today I'm going to be basically telling you guys two things that are going to ruin my rivals. Forgive me, I'm a little bit sick, so I will not be uploading content for about maybe a good week or so. Uh, my Christmas has been ruined, but hopefully you guys are having a good Christmas, and hopefully it was everything. You got good gifts and all this stuff. But let's go ahead and get on to one of the first issues with this game. As you can see, 4256. I'm going to run this diagnostic, right? I have extremely good internet. I literally do not lag in video games ever. As you can see, this is the ping that it's giving me, right? But the moment I hop into any game, this is the ping that I see. And it hovers around 98 and 100. It does not drop under this. So this is not a spike, no. And I can hop into any other video game and literally be sitting at 40 ping. I have no words for this game. One of the main things that a game needs to have in order for it to be successful is good servers. How well they bragged about how they spent over $4 million in order to keep their servers up and running, so that way people played the game, and they were making so much money from the fact that they kept their servers up. Call of Duty is known for the game being good if the hit detection is good or if the game feels honest. How does the gunplay feel? This is a great game over Rivals, but this ping stuff has got to go, and it makes no sense. I've looked in the forums, I've looked on some gaming news channels, and they're all saying the exact same thing. They're having some high ping issues. I don't know what's the cause of this because, again, every time I run a diagnostic, every time I run a speed test, every time I hop into another game, it's good. Maybe it's an anti-cheat. I have no idea what is going on with this game. But either or, it is making it to where this game will always be sitting at, as you can see, 100 ping. I love to play Spider-Man. I cannot play Spider-Man with 100 ping. That's the reason why I haven't been able to upload videos, because every single day that I hop on this game for the last week, this is what I have been doing, which is the reason why you've been seeing more tech videos. This ping is insane. It's absolutely insane. I have stopped playing competitive. I have 15 hours in competitive and I'm D3 right now. So 2 days basically of grinding. And I got to D3. I refuse to play competitive again until this is fixed, because every single test that I've been able to do, I restarted my router, I checked in with my company, I made them reset everything, do all, system checks, see if there was a security risk or anything like that, and they said I'm all good. They basically came in and topped the whole thing off. Pause on that. It's not my internet. It's the game. So you need to fix it, because this will ruin your game. I've looked in forums, and so many people are saying the exact same thing. This has got to get fixed, because if a game does not feel good, it does not feel honest, people will not want to play your game. Now the next thing, so many people are asking for Roku. It has gotten to the point to where literally every single game of quick play, because I'm not playing competitive because of the 100 ping, so I'm only going to play quick play because I want to play the game. The game's fun. Every single game is literally 5 DPS, 4 DPS, or 6 DPS. I literally had this 8 games in a row. I kid you not. Do you think that's a fun experience? If you guys could see my face right now, I literally have the most stone cold Alex Pereira face right now. I'm just like, it's the most boring, unsatisfactory experience in the game. The fact that I have no control over what type of team comp that I'm going to be put in is horrendous.
Watch out, they're headed our way.
I am willing to flex, but I am not going to flex if I'm the only one flexing and everyone else is going DPS. It's horrendous, and I'm just like, okay, so we're not going to just play the game the right way. Okay, well then I'm going to go DPS, and then I literally have a system now. When people sit here and do this, I'll go ahead and go Hawkeye, and then I'll just go ahead and look for feeds, and that's it. And I'll sit and spawn, because you can't get out of spawn, or we can't even push it to the first objective. It's a free L, and that's going on my record. And it happens over and over and over and over and over again, and it's not a fun experience. It makes me not want to play your game at all. So I can't play competitive, which is one thing I enjoy because of the ping, and I can't play quick play because I have these randoms who are completely not trying to play the game the correct way. And I want to give the experience of a player who is like a regular player like me, who, let's say, he doesn't have a full squad to always play with. You get what I'm saying? Not like, oh, you can go ahead and get you a stack and whatnot. No, I am just trying to play the game. So with that being said, this is horrendous. You need to add in a roll queue. So many forums, so many gaming channels, TV shows that are basically communicating on, like, popular games and popular news in gaming. They're all saying that this game desperately needs a world queue because it is pathetic. The type of comps that you'll get, and it's not effective. I could understand if it was effective, but it's never been. I have never gotten a single win from that outside of 3 DPS, 2 supports, and then 1 tank. That's the only other comp that has ever worked. So if that was effective, and let's say you gave them a bunch of boosts or something like that, let's say they had more health or something, then yes. But there's no team comp in this game where the boost that you get for that stuff is worth it. And they were like, oh, because of team ups. BS. I don't mean to even sound rude because I'm low-key too sick for all that, but it's BS. Devs, the players are asking for this, so why would you not want to accommodate for that? That makes no sense. If so many people, I've literally asked people in the middle of games where I see one person, he was trying to flex, and then I'm like, well, I'll go ahead and flex with you. And I'm like, do you think this game needs a Roku? He said, bro, this is my 10th time. For me, I got 8 games like that in a row where it was 5 DPS, 4 DPS, and then one was all DPS. And I was like, okay, I'll just go ahead and install out DPS 2 now because it is what it is. And the game's just throw. And it's literally a waste of 10 minutes of my time. And you can't have fun because you're not going to get healed. So you have to play in the spawn or you have to play near your health packs. It's just not a fun experience. You get dove immediately. Like, it's not a fun experience. It's a waste of our time. And whenever you have people not wanting to play your game because of ping issues or because there's a lack of roll queue, I don't understand how this harms your game. There is no way that this is a bad thing. Roku will never harm your game. And you can even make it better than Overwatch's Roku. You can do it by saying, okay, well, what do you want to possibly have into your team comp? Which is like, okay, well, I'm willing to accept 3 DPS, but I definitely need to have 2 supports. Or I'm willing to accept 1 support, but I definitely need to have 2 tanks. Or I'm willing to accept 1 tank, but I definitely need to have 2 supports. So it's not just, oh, I'm flexing and then I want to play tank and I want to play support, or I want to play tank and I want to play DPS, or I want to play DPS and I want to play support. You can make it to where, okay, what is the maximum amount of leniency that you're going to have in your games that you're choosing from? Having no control over the type of team comps that you use is disgusting. This game is going to get compared to Overwatch because that is your competition, and I do not lag in Overwatch. This is the worst experience that I've had in a game in 10 years. This is horrible ping. Horrible. I can't play the game. I'm not hopping into competitive. And then there's no real queue, so quick play is horrible, which makes me not want to play the game. That's why I'm making this video, because I'm not going to say thank God that I'm sick, but it kind of works out because I'm not playing the game. This is a horrible experience. This makes no sense. So, with that being said, devs, you need to put in a row queue. Absolutely. It will not harm your game. The team ups are not that strong. You need to put it in. So, do that. And then y'all gotta spend some more money or something, bro, because this thing is ridiculous. It's your boy Zuko, man. We're out. Peace.